The early years of the PBA saw the rise of two powerhouse teams whose rivalry sparked the popularity of the league. Crispa and Toyota were the original super teams, winning a combined 22 championships from 1975 to 1984, the last year of the Redmanizers in the Pro League. Both teams had some of the best players in the league who also collared the top individual accolades handed out at the end of every season. In Part 2 of this series, we discuss three other super teams that established its dominance in the PBA. San Miguel, 1999-2001. When the Boston Celtics won its last title in the 80s, it paraded one of the best frontlines in NBA history: Larry Bird, Robert Parish, Kevin McHale, and Bill Walton. The closest thing the PBA has had to that combination was when San Miguel featured a rotation of Danny Ildefonso, Danny Seigle, Nic Belasco, and Dorian Peña. This deep frontline lorded it over the PBA to help the Beermen win 5 championships in 9 conferences, including 3 straight from the 2001 second conference to the first conference of the succeeding season. Of course, winning titles necessitated having solid tacticians on the bench and on the floor. Coach John Uchico brought with him years of knowledge gained under the tutelage of Ron Jacobs and serving as Norman Black's assistant. Acting as his extension on the court was Olson Rosella, who had established himself as arguably the best point guard in the league. Backing him up was another crack point guard in Boyd Betts Victoria. Uchico made sure he had the right balance in his team, as he had gunners Mike Muster and Dwight Lago, plus a phalanx of defenders in Freddie Abuda, Art Dela Cruz, and Rob Dewitt. San Miguel began its journey back to basketball prominence when it ended Formula Shell's 2 straight title run, when the Beermen lifted the 1999 Commissioner's Cup trophy. Backstopped by mercurial import Turquin Mott, the Beermen defeated in 6 finals games the Zoom Masters, who were bannered by import John Best, season MVP Benji Parras, Noy Castillo, Vic Pablo, Chris Jackson, and Jerry Esplana. The Beermen ended the season by annexing the Governor's Cup with import Lamont Strothers as they prevailed in the finals over Sean Chambers and Alaska, 4-2. Seigle won Rookie of the Year honors that season. Ildefonso joined Rosella in the mythical second team, while Abuda made the all-defensive team. San Miguel defended both the Commissioner's Cup and Governor's Cup titles the following season. Ildefonso was the season MVP, while Seigle and Rosella made mythical first team. Abuda again made the all-defensive team. Uchico was Coach of the Year, while Victoria was named MR. Quality Minutes by the PBA Press Corps. In 2001, the Beermen bagged the All-Filipino and Ildefonso swept the 3 Best Player of the Conference awards en route to his 2nd straight MVP award. Talk and Text, 2010-2013. In 7 conferences in 3 years at the start of this decade, Talk and Text made the finals 6 times, including 5 straight from the 2010 First Conference until the 2011 Second Conference. TNT won the title 5 times during this glorious run in the franchise's history. Coached by Chat Reyes, TNT had a core of players who would eventually play for different iterations of Gilas Pilipinas: Jimmy Alapag, Kelly Williams, Ranaldo Ocampo, Jason Castro, Larry Fonasier, Jared Dillinger, and Ryan Reyes, plus old reliables Ali Peak, Mark Thielen, and Harvey Carey. In the 2010-11 Philippine Cup, all Filipino, the Tropang Texters overcame a strong San Miguel Beer team in the finals, 4-2. The Beermen had veterans Ildefonso, Seigle, Peña, Rosella, Mick and Ondon Hontiveros, and the younger generation of superstars Arwin Santos, Jay Washington, Alex Cabagnet, and Joseph Yeo. In the Commissioner's Cup, Paul Harris reinforced TNT and led the team to a 4-2 victory over Barangay Ginebra in the finals. For the second straight conference, Alapag and Castro were named co-finals MVP. In the season-ending Governor's Cup, TNT missed the Grand Slam as it fell in the finals to a San Miguel squad which was renamed the Petron Blaze Boosters. At the end of the season, Alapag became the shortest player since Johnny Barrientos to win the MVP award. Williams joined him in the mythical first team, while Castro, who was also named Most Improved Player, and Peak made the mythical second team. Reyes made the all-defensive team. The following season, TNT exacted revenge on Petron as the Tropang Texters defended its Philippine Cup crown. Fonasier was named Finals MVP as TNT survived a dogfight versus the Blaze Boosters, 4-3. The Tropang Texted failed to defend its Commissioner's Cup title as it went down in the finals in 7 games against the Denzel Bulls-led Bimeglamados. Norman Black took over the coaching reins for TNT in 2012 and led the team to another Philippine Cup title, sweeping rain or shine in the finals. It would take over a year before TNT would make the finals again, but by then, a new super team had already emerged in the league. San Miguel Coffee, 2011-2014. 8 conferences. 6 finals appearances. 5 titles, including a Grand Slam. It is no coincidence the franchise, more known from its halcyon days as Pure Foods, reclaimed its glory days when it acquired the most decorated coach in PBA history. What made the rise of the Bimeglamados San Mig Coffee team even more remarkable is that it happened at a time talk and text was also at its peak strength. The team was built around the core of 2-time MVP James Yap, Mark Pingris, P.J. Simon, and Joe Devens, ably supported by veterans slotman Yancy Do Ocampo and Rafi Rivas, and the point guard triumvirate of Mark Barroca, Josh Urbastondo, and Jonas Villanueva. After winning the Commissioner's Cup and finishing runner-up to rain or shine in the Governor's Cup in the 2011-2012 season in Cone's first season with the squad, San Mig Coffee looked poised to achieve greatest things. They did so beginning the last conference of the following season. In the Governor's Cup finals, San Mig Coffee, with import Marcus Blakely, prevailed over Petron in a 7-game finals. This would signal the start of the Coffee Mixers dynasty. The following season, San Mig boosted its lineup with the addition of rookies Ian Sangalang and Justin Melton. Along with key acquisitions from the previous season, Alain Maliksi and Alex Malari, the Coffee Mixers proved to be an unstoppable freight train. It fended off rain or shine in the Philippine Cup finals, 4-2. In the Commissioner's Cup, San Mig paraded import James Mays against the conference best import Richard Howell and talk and text in the finals, which the Coffee Mixers won, 3-1. In the Governor's Cup, Blakely came back to once again lead the Coffee Mixers. In the finals against rain or shine and best import Arizona Reed, San Mig Coffee prevailed, 3-2, to become just the 4th franchise after Crispa, San Miguel Beer, and Alaska to claim the Grand Slam. Cone became the first coach in history to win 2 Grand Slams, a feat that may not be equaled in the decades to come.